We're taking our Travato to Alaska.
We are. We're so excited to stick around, and we'll show you why we chose to do that, how we're preparing the van and ourselves for that epic trip. Hi, we're Owen, Lynn, and Maggie of Van Trekking Lifestyle. If this is your first time here, welcome. We're glad you're here. Consider subscribing. As of today, we have 2,400 subscribers.
We're small.
Yeah, small, but we started out with 10.
Yeah.
And they were family members. We started making videos like this just so we could share them with family and friends. And along the way, so many of you have become family and friends too. We're honestly and truly glad that you're here and part of this journey.
We just want to say thank you.
So as you know, we've taken a lot of trips in our van so far. And right before we take every trip, we always tweak the van and our plans to make it fit what we've learned previously.
And every trip's different, and what you need for every trip is different. So Alaska's always been on our bucket list.
And I'm really excited that we're getting ready to head there. We're a little anxious, aren't we?
We are. It's down to the wire right now.
Yes, we have just a few days left. In fact, when you see this video, we'll be well on our way, probably all the way up to Alberta by that time. But we've taken a lot of trips in our Travato over this last year, and with every trip we try to learn something about how we like to travel and how the Travato fits that. We've done a lot of things to prepare for Alaska, and we think we're ready.
But you never know.
We think we're ready. Oh.
So deciding to go to Alaska was the easy part.
Yeah, the hard part was telling our family we're going to be gone all summer long, deciding on a route that we're going to take through Alaska, and trying to carve out enough time that we could fit Alaska into our time schedule. You can't go too soon. You know, you couldn't leave in March because there's snow on the ground. You can't wait until September to go, because then you're going to be running from snow. We're going during the only time that we can go.
So even though we've traveled a lot in our Travato, this trip's going to be a lot different for us.
It is 15,000 plus miles, 5,000 miles just to get to the border of Alaska after we go through Alberta and Yukon. That's just incredible. It's remote. We can't just go to Walmart anytime we want to.
That's true. So we have to prepare for that.
There's a lot of danger. Grizzly bears, black bears, moose. Everybody says that a moose is really dangerous. A lot of scenery too.
Yeah, beautiful scenery. Can't wait. We've done so much research.
and there's a lot of adventure that's involved here. You know, trekking is in our name. You know, we're Van Trekking Lifestyle, and we hope to find this van parked next to a river with glacier water just rolling right by many times on this trip. But that comes with its own dangers also. How do you pack to be gone for 3 or 4 or 5 months in a little bitty van?
It's hard. Especially with the different weather that they have, and trying to plan for hot weather and cold weather.
Sorry about the birds. They seem to think that we're doing a film or something, so they all want to be in it. But
I think it's kind of nice, a little background noise.
You know, if we were in a big fifth wheel, packing for Alaska probably would not be that hard. I mean, you've got so much room, but when you've got just limited space in the van, it makes it a little bit of a challenge, and you have to think about it. Yeah. If you could see all the things that Lynn has laid out now that has a possibility of making it on this trip,
you would be concerned.
I'm concerned, but she's going to
whittle it down.
Whittle that down. I know.
I will. But we do have rain gear. Maggie has some rain gear.
Yeah, we even bought a raincoat for Maggie.
She doesn't like it. But.
Yeah, I know. So not only do we have to pack for us, but we have to pack for bears and bugs. So we've got a new thermocell that runs off of camp stove fuel that can last a lot longer than the little one that we have. And we're taking all 3 of the ones we have. We're going to take our little bug room that's a 10 by 10 Coleman, and if they get too bad, we'll get that out. So not only are we packing for the bugs, we're packing for the bears, because we're not used to being around where there are a lot of bears. We're going to pack bear spray. We're going to take with us the little bales that we wear on our clothing, and that's going to drive us crazy. What else do we have?
We have a horn, a bear horn.
Yeah, that'll work. So we're taking all that stuff, and it's just more that you have to pack. So it's crazy.
But we're in their territory, so we have to be conscious of that.
Yeah. So we'll be bear aware.
We will.
So I feel like we've been trying to get ready for this trip forever. What have we been doing?
Decorated a little bit with with bears.
I know.
I got a bear theme going on.
It looks like a log cabin inside of our Travato right now. It had a baby and created a bear log cabin, but that's okay.
I like it.
We've rearranged many of the things inside to make room for taking more clothing and for being more prepared. We had to solve our water issue because we're used to just going out and getting filtered water here in the lower 48. That's not going to be that easy in Alaska, so we purchased a little zero water filter, and we'll use that to drink from and to make coffee from, and we had to make room for that.
We did some small things. We got like a little toothbrush holder that actually sticks on the wall that we can put our toothbrush in instead of the Madison cabinet, and then we got a little soap dispenser that we use back in the bathroom too. So just like little convenient things that we're trying to accomplish with the inside of the tea. Another thing he did was he took the doors off of the bathroom.
Yeah, those little silver, noisy, rattling, crazy little doors, I took that off. That's crazy. We're not going to need that. And you put up a tree for a bear to climb on as
it's a shower
curtain. I know.
But it's nice. It's really nice, like if you're parked in a Walmart parking lot or something and you don't have the shades up.
Yeah, you're right.
So you can just,
pull that thing.
Pull your shower curtain
and
around and you have some privacy to go to the bathroom. So it works out good.
Yeah. And one other thing, we took the microwave out. Many of you have seen that. But we bought a toaster oven.
We did.
Yeah, so we're going to see if a toaster oven helps us on this trip. It's only about $25. It's really small, and we'll be able to do toast, and we'll be able to heat up things, and we'll show you how we use that as we go.
I made muffins in it, cornbread muffins in it last night.
Awesome too. I know. I can't wait. So that's going to be we think at least, it's going to be a really good addition.
It does take up quite a bit of space.
But it's on top of the counter.
It is.
And we can move it if we need that space. So we'll see how that works out. But I think it's going to work out.
We also did several things to the outside of the tea to get ready for this trip.
Yeah, we did. We had to get new tires. We have 16,000 miles on the Nexen tires that came from the factory. But we wanted to get a little bit more aggressive tire patterns so that we can go on dirt roads and off into the wilderness a little bit and feel a little safer. So we bought Cooper AT3s and we put those on. Which
was a hard decision since we didn't really need to replace our tires at this time, but I think it's a lot of peace of mind actually.
I hope so. We changed the generator oil again and in the filter because it's just about time, and you don't want to be doing that when you're on this trip, and we want that to be good. Our license and our tax and inspection and everything in North Carolina are going to run out when we're in the middle of the Yukon. So we went ahead and did that.
We did take one of the old tires and we put a spare on the back too.
Oh yeah.
Just in case.
Sucker's heavy too.
It is. Good. We put it on the bike rack.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll show you how we did that. It was actually Nick from Travato Base Camp has done the same thing with his, and they're heavy to put up there, but it's perfect. It works really well, and there's a little bit of peace of mind of knowing that you have a spare tire.
So we also had to do a little preparing to take Maggie. It's never easy traveling with a dog, so one of the things we had to do is make sure that all of her vaccinations are up to date, and we did have to get some of them.
Lynn and I really appreciate how much so many of you love Maggie. She is by far the star of our channel, for sure, no doubt about it.
Yeah, she's awesome.
And many of you said, quit putting Maggie in danger because she's the star. You've got to quit doing that. I know you kind of like us, but you love Maggie, but you'll be glad to know that we've done everything we can to make sure that Maggie's going to stay away from grizzly bears and moose and
we do listen to your suggestions too.
Yeah, we do.
On how to keep her safe.
So there you have it. That's what we've done to prepare for going to Alaska. It's going to be an epic trip for Lynn and Maggie and I as we go. We've done quite a bit of planning to try to determine the route. We know exactly how we're going to get to Sweetgrass, and we know where we're going to cross over into Alberta, and we know how long we're going to stay at Banff, how long we're going to stay in Lake Louise, and we know how long we're going to stay in Jasper. But from Jasper on, we just kind of have pins in the map, and we're going to kind of play it by ear and plan as we go from there. And we're going to use the same kind of travel style we did in Florida. 3 days seems to be perfect for us. We try to stay 3 nights somewhere. So, you get there and you're a little tired so you can rest. That gives you 2 days to explore, and then you pack up, go somewhere else, and rinse and repeat and do it again. That's kind of the way we're going to go through this trip, and you'll see that happen.
Also, if you happen to be in Alaska, please reach out to us. We would love to bump into you. You know, it's a really small place, so maybe we can see some.
Yeah, it's a really small place. Yeah, I don't want to bump into you either, but we hope we do park beside of you somewhere in Alaska. And seriously, if you're traveling there, no matter what you're traveling in, reach out to us and let us know where you are, and maybe we can meet up with you.
We love meeting new people.
Yeah, the best friends that we have in our life are people we've camped beside of. And I bet it's the same for you too. Yeah. So we're packing bear balls.
Bear balls.
Well, I hope we don't get close enough to get a bear ball.
They do.
No, we're packing.
Here comes Maggie.
It's okay. Let her stay.
She's going to scratch at the door.
It's okay. Thanks for watching and for subscribing. Maggie says happy tales. Be sure to find us on Facebook, Instagram, and on the web, Van Trekking Lifestyle. Thanks for being part of the journey.